Hey, peace, world. That's a better look. I'm just jumping on really quickly, man. This is exactly what I was talking about last week or in the last week and a half or so with all of these different teams winning, winning upsets, winning games they weren't supposed to win. I was like the Washington football team staff, in my opinion, to show that they're worth their salt. They had to go out here and get one of those types of victories. The Jets against the Bengals, I think, was one of the first ones. Denver wiping out Dallas last week was one. I think the Giants, they weren't successful in getting the victory, but they played the Chiefs very competitively in Arrowhead, I believe. But anyway, Washington football team gets the victory. The game isn't over. It's a guy that was injured on the field when I left from inside. But it was 29-19 after the touchdown run by Antonio Gibson. Even that decision itself was excellent. Instead of kicking a field goal and going up by 7 and giving Tom Brady, less than 30 seconds to work some magic, just to make the decision to either score or give them a 99-yard field goal. 99 yards of field to drive in order to mix things up. That was a great decision. But solid game from Heineke today. Not a lot of incompletions. I only saw like the second half of the game. They switched to it after the Dallas situation with Atlanta got out of control, and they moved over to another game. But we lost. Chase Young went down. Looked like an ugly injury. It looked like it was. I think it was a knee injury, but he went down. Who knows what that's going to be about, long term or short term. But for the team, this is the kind of victory. I saw those empty seats when they flashed up into the upper level or the second bowl or whatever they call it. A lot of empty seats up there. Team just losing a lot of momentum, a lot of interest, just being whatever 2-6, 2-7, whatever it is. It's always upside down at this point. But again, shout out to these guys for coming out here, still playing for something, still fighting. Kind of coming together to make a statement. That's a long ass season to just go down and just be losing games, getting blown out, getting destroyed left and right. So you got to go out there and play for the name on the back of your jersey sometimes. So shout out to these guys. I just got the notification. It is final 29-19. So like I said, that's what I was talking about. Your coaching staff, you're coming off of a bye week. You facing the defending champions, but they're down. Yeah, definitely. SP in the house. Yeah, but you're coming off of a bye week. The champions are coming into your building, down Gronkowski, down Antonio Brown, some key weapons for Tom Brady. You got to you got to show up. So shout out to the team for getting it done. Like I said, we'll see what happens with Chase Young, what the final word is on his injury. If he is gone, if he is headed to IR or whatever it may be, it's football, and it's a 17-game season. You got to do what you got to do. But all you can do is take it one game at a time. The NFC is a little weird right now. All kind of injuries, all kind of upsets and whatnot. It's week to week. 1 week Dallas, Sean, you know all too well. 1 week Dallas is looking like a Super Bowl contender. The next week, they're not. So all you can do is try to win, and they got the extra wild card team this year, and just give your fans something to stay engaged about. Again, with the coaching staff, I thought this was an ugly loss right here. I know Daniel Snyder is one of the most despised owners in the league, and maybe one of the most inept owners in the league. But if you had a loss, it's just like you got to call the coaching staff onto the carpet and ask, what the hell are we doing? Like again, all of these other teams are getting these upsets, or showing up in big moments and at least competing, threatening to beat a good team. And the Washington football team has struggled to get to compete against teams with 500 or better records. So, in a nutshell, good for the guys. Some late catches by McLaurin. Taylor Heineke still throwing guys into big hits. They still continue to try to work the ball through Gibson on the ground. Just a team effort. I'm just proud of the guys. They get one. Tampa was here was in Landover last year for the playoff game and whatnot. Didn't go Washington's way, and you get the victory today. So that's something to build on. I can't remember who's next week's opponent, but you got to feel great about today's victory and try to capitalize off of that. So that's all I was jumping on. I was the one, like I said, a week and a half ago, I was pointing to a couple of key games around the league and just making my statement that, again, this coaching staff, if you're going to prove what that you're worth your salt in the details that we were facing today, no Gronk, no AB, you had to go out here and be competitive. And they did better than that. They actually won the game. So let me get on off of here. Again, pay me no mind, sports and entertainment. My name is Wood. Remember, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Enjoy the rest of the football day. Peace.